Hey everybody, it's Jack Kantus here with another character spotlight featuring WX-78, the Soulless Automaton. He's not a picky eater, is charged by lightning but damaged by water, and can upgrade with gears. Let's check him out. Show you guys my thoughts on this little guy, my little robot friend. So, the thing you need to know about WX, he's not entirely great when you first start out. He has pretty low stats when it comes to everything. And I also have my friend Ariluco over here is going to be helping me out for this bit in the video because I can't do it by myself. Hello. So, what you need to know about him, he has extremely mediocre stats when he first starts out, unfortunately. But when you guys find gears, if you guys are fighting clockworks or you guys in the ruins, you can actually eat them and upgrade your maximum stats. As you can see, I think it's 15 gears that is the maximum. So that really puts your stats over the top. You're almost stronger than Wolfgang with 200 hunger, 300 sanity, and 400 health. You're essentially the tank of the team if you're doing this. Also, fun fact about the gears, they give you massive stats when you eat them. So if you have extra gears after fully upgrading as WX, you can almost use them as a health pack in a boss fight. They give you, I think, 60 health, over 50 sanity, a lot of hunger. They're really important to keep around. They aren't as renewable as you would like them to be. After you're done farming all the clockworks, you're gonna want to go tumbleweed hunting and stuff like that. So he's a fun character when you first start him off. But what you have to be warned about is WX takes damage from rain. So when it's raining, it's important to have 100% waterproof clothing on him to prevent yourself from taking damage from the water. It'll slowly kill you, especially in the early days. But the thing about WX that is not so bad is that he doesn't get any sanity or health penalties from eating stale or rotten food. Stale food is just as good. So you can actually eat rotten or spoiled food without too much impact to your stats. It's really great when you have a wicker bottom. The wicker bottom can eat the fresh food while WX can be the trash can essentially. Eat all the rotten food and stuff like that. You're not immune to monster meat and stuff like that. Things that are harmful to you, such as red caps. You're not immune to that. It's just the rotting factor. That's what you need to be worried about. That's the main points about WX, but what we're going to show you, this is why I needed help, I'll show you the main perk of WX when it comes to exploration in the early games of the map. If you get struck by lightning, you're overcharged, and as you can see, system overloaded. Obviously you'll lose so much sanity when you do this, so it's good to keep some gears around, and you can see the sanity boost. But you gain so much movement speed. So if you have a magic luminescence and a walking cane, look at your movement speed. This almost is game breaking. That is another player with a walking cane on a road. This is you. This is your main perk when you want to explore the map. And look how much of the map you're exploring at once. Is one of the best map explorers. If you want to do a ruins rush, you can go ahead and do this before you go in there. This lasts for about a day, but all unique lightning strikes stack. So you want to keep that in consideration. You will lose a lot of sanity when you do this, so make sure you have a way to compensate for this. But as you can see, I'm literally zooming across the map. It is ridiculous move speed. So if you have these late game items, you can go ahead and explore the map in a couple days if you really wanted to. Bring a couple long lasting food. You don't have to worry about the spoilage. You can literally do this by yourself. You're also emitting light when you do this, and it's enough to keep a couple players from dying from Charlie. So you want to keep this in consideration. Look, you can aggro mobs, and they won't even be able to attack you. You're super fast during this, but a nice perk, as you can see when dust comes in, that you can learn about this is that he emits light. So you don't have to stop at night exploring. When you're exploring, you don't have to stop at night. You can keep going, and you're your own walking torch, essentially. You're not burning any resources doing this. Wicker Bottom is really handy when it comes to having lightning. Obviously, lightning rod, waterproof clothing, anything of that nature will stop the lightning strike, and you obviously won't get empowered. So you want to keep careful about that. Take off your umbrella, take off your weatherproof clothing for this. So you want to keep an eye on your hunger and your sanity when you're doing this, because they're dropping like normal. But you can essentially explore the entire map if you really wanted to like this. Gather resources really far away. Say the mosaic biome spawn pretty far away from your base. You guys need rocks. Yeah, you can have the WX go over there and grab it. Also, fun fact, if you're a solo WX player and you're playing in winter, you can, do this and you know, charge yourself with lightning if you have a wicker bottom, and you won't freeze during the winter. Problem is getting used to the speed, so when you're going to go pick something up, you don't notice how fast you're going. That's his main perks and disadvantages. WX is a really fun character if you like being essentially the stone wall of the team. Like, he's really useful when you're fighting Dragonfly or Berger. You don't have to really worry about taking too much damage because you have such a maximum high health pool when you have all these gears. Farming gears can be a little tricky, but he's ridiculous when it comes to going super fast. He's a really fun character. I hope you guys check him out. He's really a niche role if you really want a nice explorer or a real beefy frontliner and most of the boss fights. But WX is a very interesting character. He's really fun. I hope you guys enjoy him. And wait for the next spotlight. I'll catch you guys later. And also check out Ariluco's channel. His description will be in the link. Thank you so much for stopping by.